All right, we are back now. We just defeated Indiana 49-13. We are ranked 12th somehow. We have lost to Illinois, just like the real life Cornhuskers, but the rankings have been much more kind to us. And I'm not sure the Indiana game will go this way in real life. It would be awesome if it did, but I'm not expecting that. But things get a lot tougher this next week. We go on the road to Columbus. Play right now number 1 Ohio State, so I bumped up the difficulty. I don't really know if that affects how I'm playing. I'm playing on like a coach mode version, so basically I choose the play, hike the ball, and then let the computer run the play and execute the play. But I have bumped up the difficulty level just in case that matters, because Ohio State should definitely not be 49-13. I'm sure it won't be either way. But let's go ahead and advance the week, see how we did with recruiting. Now that we've gotten bowl eligible. We are 6-1 overall. We'll definitely make a bowl. But we'll see. We had 3 guys commit to other schools. Mike Ellington went to Colorado. We leveled up at least. Javin Wright won Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. He had that pick 6 and 2 tackles against Indiana. Let's go. Let's look at our story first. Number 7, Nebraska, and number 1, Ohio State. Better be ready. Coach Matt Rule and the Cornhuskers are preparing for their top 25 matchup top 10 matchup against Ohio State on the road. That's going to be terrifying. Top stories, Fearless. The Cougars pull off the upset over conference opponent Oklahoma State 34-28. Battle of the Best. Number 7, Miami are riding high after a statement win over number 9, Louisville. And Jacoby George had a big day with 6 catches, 178 yards, 3 touchdowns. Game of the year, there we go. All eyes will be on the highly anticipated matchup against number 1, Ohio State, and number 7, Nebraska. The English doesn't really work all the time in these headlines. The matchup against Ohio State and Nebraska, that doesn't really make sense, but I understand what they're saying. Florida State and Miami, that's a good old school rivalry. Better be ready. Coach Monty Jenkins and the Seminoles are preparing for their top 25 matchup against Miami on the road. Those are the top stories. Let's go to our recruiting. So far, we've got 2 commits. I don't think I'm doing this right whatsoever. And we'll see how bad my first recruiting class is because of my ineptitude. But we're still in the lead for Boodle. Let's see if there's any... Still can't schedule a visit for Henry. We can schedule a visit for Marcus Anthrop. He's from Lincoln. Championship contender is the best thing to go with. So schedule him for the Wisconsin game. You'd think we'd get the Lincoln, Nebraska kid, but we'll see. Can't schedule his visit yet. We can schedule for Adonis Bean, the 3-star from West Des Moines, Iowa. Schedule him for Wisconsin, and it looks like proximity to home is the best thing to go with for him. We're dipping into the 3 stars, so embarrassing. We're going to remove DM player, add send the house for him. We've got 20 hours left, so Kennedy... Let's DM him. And then ramen noodle here. We'll DM him as well. Let's remove Golden, the 4-star. I went to Oklahoma State. The top class is, where are we ranked? We're going to be like dead last, basically. Notre Dame has 12 recruits. We have 2. We are not in the top 75. We are 88th currently with our 2 4-stars, tied with Illinois. Florida State's down there too, though. So it's going to be a rough recruiting class, it seems like. All right, let's go to scores from last week. Week 8, starting with the ACC, we had Virginia Tech beat Boston College. Florida State beat Duke. UConn beat Wake Forest. UConn sitting at 6-1. Solid year for UConn. Clemson beat Virginia. Stanford beat SMU. Notre Dame barely beat Georgia Tech by a field goal. Miami beat Louisville by 11. And NC State still rolling. They win by 30. They're now 8-0 and ranked 2nd in the country, the NC State Wolfpack. Tulane beat up on Rice. Charlotte beat Navy. East Carolina beat Army. UAB beat South Florida. Florida Atlantic beat Texas San Antonio. Temple beat Tulsa. And Memphis beat North Texas. In the Big 12, Kansas shut out Houston 42-0. Cincinnati barely beat Arizona State, who now falls to 0-7. We've been tracking their misery. The Sun Devils now 0-7 overall. Kansas State beat West Virginia. Kansas State just 3-4. Disappointing year for them. BYU got the upset over Oklahoma State. Iowa State beat Central Florida. Baylor beat Texas Tech. Utah beat TCU pretty easily. Colorado puts up 61 on Arizona. Colorado now 5-2. That's probably our best win so far. The Big Ten, Rutgers got a 1-point victory over UCLA. Michigan wins against Illinois by 8. The team we lost to, Illinois, is now 2-5. So great job by us. Michigan State beats Iowa by 2. Iowa having a rough year. Well, they're 4-3. Just a rough year by Iowa standards. There's our game. We won 49-13. I think we're in the top 10 in scoring offense in the country. I'll have to check that out before we play our game. Purdue beats Oregon, and Purdue is now ranked. So this is definitely not very accurate, but hey, Nebraska's rolling, so we'll take it. Northwestern beats Wisconsin in an upset, and Maryland beats USC. USC sitting at 2-5. Rough year for the Trojans. Conference USA, Louisiana Tech beats New Mexico State by a touchdown. Kennesaw State wins by 3 touchdowns over Middle Tennessee. UTEP still 0-7. They were our first win of the season. Florida International beats them 28-16. Western Kentucky by 11 over Sam Houston. For the Independents, UConn, we saw beat Wake Forest, and Notre Dame beat Georgia Tech. In the MAC, it's a MAC-tion here. Miami of Ohio beats Ohio by a field goal. The Battle of Ohio. Central Michigan beats Eastern Michigan 56-10. Vanderbilt beats Ball State by a touchdown. Western Michigan beats Buffalo by 4 points. Bowling Green beats Kent State by 4 points. And Northern Illinois doubles up on Toledo 34-17. The Mountain West, Utah State wins by 22 against New Mexico. Wyoming doubles up on San Jose State 20-10. Oregon State barely beats UNLV 22-21. Air Force beats Colorado State by 8. Nevada beats Fresno State. That looks like a game between Mountain West leaders. Nevada takes the driver's seat position. And Hawaii beats up on Washington State. Pac-12, we saw Oregon State beat UNLV, and Hawaii beat up on Washington State. SEC, Missouri beat up on Auburn. Mississippi State beats Texas A&M. Mississippi State quietly having a pretty solid year. Georgia loses to Texas 31-28. Georgia now 5-2. Texas also 5-2. Arkansas beats LSU pretty easily, 45-27. LSU now at 4-3. South Carolina beats Oklahoma for a big upset loss. Oklahoma's first loss of the year. Vanderbilt beats Ball State by a touchdown. Tennessee beats Alabama, but both teams kind of struggling. Florida beats Kentucky. In the Sun Belt, South Alabama beats Troy. Marshall beats Georgia State. Arkansas State beats Southern Miss. Old Dominion beats Texas State. James Madison beats Georgia Southern. And Louisiana beats Coastal Carolina. The updated top 25. We have moved up to 7th, which is not even close to reality. We might be ranked next week before we play Indiana, but 7th. Even if we beat Indiana next week, we'll be like 22nd or something. But the updated media poll in video game land is Ohio State, NC State, Miami, Notre Dame, Michigan, Utah, Nebraska sitting at number 7. Then Oklahoma, Penn State, Georgia, Texas, Ole Miss, Florida State, Louisville, Liberty, Missouri, Kansas, Cincinnati, TCU, Oklahoma State, Iowa State, South Carolina, Virginia Tech, Purdue, and LSU. Others receiving votes, Colorado, Wisconsin, Clemson, Mississippi State, Wake Forest, and Michigan State. In the coaches poll, we still don't have the playoff rankings yet. Coaches poll, we've got Ohio State, Miami, Michigan, Notre Dame, NC State, Utah, Oklahoma, Penn State, Georgia, Texas, Florida State, Ole Miss, Cincinnati, Louisville, We are at 15th in the coaches poll. Coaches don't like us as much as the writers do, I guess. And at 16 is Kansas, followed by Missouri, Iowa State, Oklahoma State, TCU, Liberty, Wisconsin, South Carolina, Virginia Tech, Washington. Others receiving votes is LSU, Colorado, Purdue, Mississippi State, Oregon, and Alabama. Let's go to conference standings. In the ACC, NC State is at 4-0, and Miami is at 3-0. The American UAB is in the sole lead of the conference at 4-0. Big 12, we got Cincinnati sitting alone at 4-0. Big 10, we've got Michigan at 4-0, and then Ohio State and Penn State at 3-0. Conference USA, we've got Liberty and Western Kentucky at 3-0, with Kennesaw State at 2-0. Independence we skip. In the MAC, we got Ball State and Northern Illinois at 3-0. In the Mountain West, we got Boise State and Nevada at 2-0. Pac-12 hasn't played their game yet. In the SEC, Missouri leading the conference at 3-0. Sunbelt East, we got Old Dominion and Appalachian State at 3-0. And in the West, we've got South Alabama, Troy, and Louisiana at 2-1, leading that division. And into Players of the Week. For National Players of the Week, it was Arkansas's Anton Junkaj, something like that, and Central Michigan's Tyson Davis. For the ACC, it was Florida State's Patrick Payton and Clemson's Troy Stellato. In the American, it was Charlotte's Demon Clowney, and Memphis's Kobe Drake. In the Big 12, it was Iowa State's Joey Peterson and Colorado's Travis Hunter. He's won it back-to-back now, after not winning the first few weeks, I think. Big 10, it was Javin Wright from Nebraska and USC's Kyron Hudson. Conference USA, it was Louisiana Tech's Zion Nason and Sam Houston's Malik Phillips. For the Independents, UConn swept the awards with Reggie Ackles and Cam Edwards. The MAC, it was Ball State's Justin Thomas and Central Michigan's Tyson Davis. Mountain West, it was Fresno State's Corey Foreman and Hawaii's Ofili Ashlock. Pac-12, Oregon State swept with Isaiah Chisholm and Jan Griffin. SEC, it was Arkansas's Anton Junkaj and Missouri's Marquise Johnson. And Sunbelt was South Alabama's Ricky Fletcher and James Madison's Omarion Dollison. And we are going to go to the Heisman Watch. So Will Howard from Ohio State, Tyler Show of Louisville, Isaiah Bond of Texas, Jalen Milroe of Alabama, and Cam Ward of Miami. What was the little headline here? Streak to be tested. Penn State will put its winning streak on the line against Wisconsin. We've got no points to spend. We will look at the season stats real quick. Let's look at the national leaders. Over passing yards, it's Braden Shager from Hawaii, followed by Ethan Garbers from UCLA. And Grayson McCall of NC State. For touchdowns, it's Shager, followed by DJU from Florida State. And a few guys have 24 touchdowns. For yards per game, it's Shager, followed by Garbers. Rating, that guy's only thrown 3 passes. So we'll move on to rushing. Our guy's still second. Ollie Gordon, the second from Oklahoma State, leading the country with 969 yards. Dowdell, our guy, has 892 yards. And Donovan Edwards from Michigan has 821. For touchdowns, we are leading the country. Dante Dowdell, 14 touchdowns, with Donovan Edwards right behind him at 12. Yards per game, it goes Gordon, then Dowdell. For receiving yardage, it's Dwayne Thomas Jr. from Charlotte, followed by Sebastian Brown of Kent State. For receptions, it's Jayshon Platt of Florida Atlantic, followed by Noah Rogers from NC State. For receiving touchdowns, there's 4 guys with 10 receiving touchdowns. Yards per game, it's Thomas Jr., followed by Abdul Fattah Ibrahim of Louisiana Tech. Got some blocking stats. So total tackles, it's DJ Gordon IV of South Florida leading the country. Tackles for loss, It's John Pius from Wisconsin and Keaton Thomas from Baylor tied with 6. For sacks, it's still Jeffrey Abassa just running away from everybody from Oregon. He's got 14. The next closest has 7.5. Interceptions, we've got a tie between quite a few guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different guys. And I think we've got a guy with 3. Right? Where's he at? I thought we had... Oh, maybe not. I thought our stud cornerback had 3 interceptions, but I guess not. And moving on to kicking, the most field goals is Grady Gross. The longest field goal is tied Alex McPherson of Auburn and Noah Burnett of North Carolina with a 55-yarder. Punting, and the best average on 26 punts is Ryan Hansen from James Madison. The longest punt of the year, there's a bunch of guys tied with a 65-yarder. Kick return, best average on 6 returns is Daniel Nagata. And we've got 4 guys with a touchdown. The longest is still the 100-yarder from Gavin Blackwell from North Carolina. Punt returns, the best average is just on 1 return, so we'll disregard that. Got 6 guys with touchdowns, and the longest punt return is the 86-yarder from Jabari Bates. But Cade Harris of Air Force had an 85-yarder. Now let's look at team stats, because we haven't looked at those yet. So NC State is leading the country in passing yards with 3,256. We are nowhere to be seen there. That's total offense, total offensive yards. NC State's leading the way. We are not on there. Passing yards, NC State, we're not on there. Rushing yards, we should be up there. No, we're not. NC State, oh, this is just ACC, no wonder. We want to look at national. All right, total offense, NC State is leading. We are not on there. Passing yardage, Hawaii is leading the way. We are not on there. Rushing yardage, we should be on there. Yes, we're 4th. So Michigan has the most rushing yards, then Army, then Oklahoma State, then us. For points per game, we are 2nd in the country in scoring. So this week's matchup between Ohio State and Nebraska features the top 2 scoring teams in the country. Passing touchdowns, we're not anywhere on there. Hawaii leads. Rushing touchdowns, we're 2nd behind Michigan. First downs, we are leading the country in first downs. Not bad for the Huskers. For defense, total yards allowed, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th. We've got a top 10 defense for yardage. Passing yards given up, Navy leads the way. We are not on there. For rushing yards given up, we are leading the country, only given up 276 rushing yards. For points, we are 2nd in the country behind Ohio State. So this game features the top 2 scoring teams in the country and the top 2 defenses in the country according to points allowed. This could be the game of the year. For sacks, we're about 10th or so. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're 11th in sacks. Fumble recoveries, we're not listed there. Interceptions, we are 3, 6, 7, 8. We're 10th. So not too bad. Conversions, we're not listed on there. Anything else we want to see? We had 5 penalties on us all year. It's what you get when you play every game. Turnovers were up there as well. So this is quite the matchup between us and Ohio State. Let's look at our coaching stats real quick. 6-1, 1-0 versus rivals. That was that Colorado win. Job security safe. Interesting. Okay, well, now it is time for the game of the year, potentially. Nebraska versus Ohio State, the top 2 scoring offenses, the top 2 defenses in terms of points allowed. Let's see who comes out on top in this epic match on the road in Columbus. Game of the week. We should be getting the different announcers, Fowler and Herbstreit, right? All right. The number 7 Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the number 1 Ohio State Buckeyes in Columbus, Ohio. I will not be commentating. Once again, this is a coach mode dynasty, so I pick the plays, I hike the ball, and then I let the computer run the play. Only things I do are extra points and kickoffs. For field goals, I will do a super sim and just watch it. So here we go. On to the game.
Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes offense will be the first up today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Looking to throw. It's Howard. It's a quick grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense gets their first crack now. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. It puts a lot of pressure on the corners. And frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays. But this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
And they'll start off with a deep shot. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll test the right side here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They call the draw play here. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They'll try to run this one in. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? You're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But, man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
Looking for a gap, it's Johnson. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's when they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, you...
coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Henderson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the back. So is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
And they're trying to punch it in here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, but he rolled the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires this one deep middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be 1st down. Here comes the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
That is a 1st down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. So we reach the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds the receiver wide open. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So I think I must have hit the controller and controlled him or something, because my cornerback just stood there. I must accidentally, I don't remember doing that. I don't.
See if they can convert the point
But apparently that happened, so we just gave up a touchdown because of that. Unfortunate.
PHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Huskers churn out another first down. Here's a 1st and 10 play.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Cannot escape, and down he goes. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off.
No. This is unraveling quickly, all because I apparently hit my controller accidentally. And they get a long touchdown. Now they get an interception. They're going to score again. It might be tied at halftime. This is unraveling quickly. We need to regroup quickly. Hopefully we can make it to halftime at least tied.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. Can he get there?
What the hell is going on? It's making me like my cornerback's just standing there when I don't touch the controller at all. I definitely did not touch a controller that time, and he just stood there, so I then tried to control him. But this is super weird. I'm not sure what to do now. If Coach Mo just randomly got turned off on defense for me. But I think I better not be a cornerback anymore. And now we are tied. Things are unraveling quickly here in Columbus. Thanks to controller/computer shenanigans. The guys are just standing there. Coach mode is not working right now. But just on defense. So, very bizarre.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Raiola. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Cornhuskers will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Definitely not being a cornerback anymore. Let's see if this guy just stands there. No, he's moving. So weird. Hey, we got a pick. Needed that. All right, take it. 12 seconds. Okay, we can get a field goal.
The pick and the big return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Fidone. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He connected the first time. This attempt is from 44 yards away. And it's good right down the middle.
All right, somehow we have salvaged a 3-point lead at halftime after twice coach mode failed us, where the player, my cornerback, just sat there and allowed 2 touchdowns on both of Ohio State's touchdowns. Coach mode did not work, and I had players just standing there doing nothing. One of them, the cornerback, got burned for a long touchdown. The other one, I think, had a factor in it as well. So we'll see if we can survive the second half, and hopefully this coach mode thing, glitch, doesn't happen anymore.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Looking for his back. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Howard. It's a deep throw down the right side.
Oh, God.
That deep shot is
oh, God.
Big game. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Using his legs, it's Judkins. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Running back with the football. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Goes backwards.
All right, we're going to salvage a tie again in the 3rd quarter. Now, before the game, if you would have asked me if I would have taken this, I'd say absolutely. But after we got up 17-3, we've had 2 Ohio State touchdowns where the Nebraska player that my cursor or whatever was on just sat there, even though I didn't touch the controller. I feel this is a little BS, but we are tied in the 3rd quarter with #1 Ohio State on the road. Still, you got to take that. So hopefully we can salvage a win here. We're already doing better than I thought we would be doing. Let's see if we can finish it out.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Didn't see anybody open.
We had that guy wide open, but Dylan just decided to throw the ball away for whatever reason. All right, it's getting a little dicey.
A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch down.
Nice throw by Dylan. Got to give him credit when it's due.
After the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Huskers looking to keep this drive rolling. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
To throw, it's Raiola. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, back-breaking pick by Dylan. Oh, that hurts. I mean, we haven't been able to run the ball very well, so we've been throwing it pretty good, but that is now his second interception on the day. That one in the end zone. Absolutely back-breaking. Need the defense to step up here and get a stop. Otherwise, this game could get away from us. That's what you get when you get a true freshman at quarterback on the road at Ohio State, though, I suppose.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Howard. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the left side. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Caught behind the line. It's Abuka.
Couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Looking to throw it again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
All right, great job by the defense. Now we need to bounce back, not turn the ball over anymore, get some points on the board here.
And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And he boots it high into the air. Return brought down. Sets up the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They'll begin with a quick throw to the left. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
The pocket breaking down. And the sack is made.
Yeah, we had the tight end open. He just took too long to throw it. Got to give him the ball back now. Need the defense to step up again.
That 3rd down and long, nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
No, kick it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. But they don't make the connection.
That was close.
Is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Just gives up on the play.
Defense has done well. Need our offense to get some points somehow.
Punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. And the running back takes the handoff.
And we cannot run on them whatsoever.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Oh, God, Dylan, what are you doing? That's going to be a pick 6. That just cost us the damn game.
Return to pick 6.
Oh, God.
Ohio State.
What a play here by the defense. We kept
3rd interception of the day. It's what you get when you have a true freshman on the road at the #1 toughest place to play against the #1 team in the country. But they're so close in this game. Hit as he throws. That leads to a pick 6. It's the backbreaker. Let's see if we can bounce back and at least move the ball a little bit here.
to kick the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking downfield, it's Raiola.
Dear God, they're just all super teamed up now.
Just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Catch made on the out route.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down play for this offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot.
Man, we had him if he gave him a little bit more of a lead with that ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Why would you throw to him?
On a third down play. Here comes fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk.
We're going to go with the punt. See if our defense can stop them.
Right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. To throw, it's Howard. Receiver makes the catch.
And they are not even interested in running out the clock. They're trying to score again.
Gain on that play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him.
Good job by the defense.
Loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll be taken.
Dear God.
The defense rises up with a sack and a crucial moment. With the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The ball is caught. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots.
Oh, my God. We got so lucky there.
But it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw to the left side. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
They'll run it here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking.
Touchdown. This offense really...
Man, we are gritty. We are sticking around. We're not giving up, baby. Now they'll probably go right down the field and score on us, but tied it up with under a minute to go on a 4th and 3 huge conversion. Can we finish this huge upset? True freshman quarterback on the road against the #1 team in the country, the #1 toughest place to play. He's thrown 3 picks, but he bows up, throws the touchdown pass, and we are about to tie this if we don't fuck this up. All right, we got it. Eyeball game. Can we prevent them from scoring in under a minute?
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Good kick. See if he takes it out. He's going to take it out. Bring him down. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's finish this out. Let's go to overtime. There's an argument that we should have went for 2, but I'm just happy tying this up at this point.
Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Final drive coming up. Let's see what the quarterback can do. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle.
They tried to screw me over again. It had my cornerback just stand there.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Oh, there's the stiff arm.
All right, so overtime we go. Can we shock the world? Get a huge win against #1 Ohio State in their building.
In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Dirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Damn right, go Big Red. All right. Dylan's thrown 3 picks, 2 touchdowns. Defense has played fairly well when the game hasn't been trying to screw me over. Again, this is coach mode. I'm picking the plays and then letting the players execute the plays. And on, oh, come on, you got that off. On 2 of their touchdowns, it had me as the cornerback just stand there and do nothing. So they got long touchdowns on both of those plays. So now I've been trying to pick D-line so it doesn't screw me over like that again. Oh, God, that's trouble. Bring him down. Oh. All right, we don't like that. Got to hold him to a field goal here.
Back to throw. It's Howard.
And they pick up the blitz so well. Man, that's a touchdown. Okay.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. To take the lead.
Should we go for 2 if we score a touchdown on our possession? That's the question.
Coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the
the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football,
Defense
so dangerous
didn't
after
step
the
up
catch.
on that drive, unfortunately. Emeka Egbuka, he's a stud. They're picking up our blitzes just easily. All right, let's... I don't see an all-out block on these suggestions.
And now the
Sure.
extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT
All right,
makes it a 7-point
down by a
game.
touchdown. We got to produce here. And Dylan step up one more time. And just saying all go for everything. Do the high-low dig.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive.
Haven't been able to run the ball on them. Almost. Oh my God, that was
It's
close.
Bidone.
Whew.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up.
Try running it here, though. They've pretty much stuffed us all day long.
First and goal. They have to punch it in here to
See what
keep
happens
this
here.
game going. First and goal, they'll try to run it
Yep,
in.
stuffed us again.
They'll stop him behind the
We
line.
cannot run on Ohio State. Back to suggestions. Let's try the flood drive.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Back to throw. It's Raiola.
Circle's wide open. There we go. All right, get in there. Nope. All right, third and goal from the 4.
At the 3-yard line.
2 plays to get 3 yards. Haven't been able to run the ball whatsoever. Let's try it. Let's try it.
Now they'll
Gonna regret this.
third and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. Third and goal.
Come on,
Try to
Dante.
put it on the ground.
Ah, okay.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up
Let's try the
by
levels out.
yards.
This is it.
It'll be fourth
Ball
down.
game right here.
So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now.
I guarantee we get sacked. All right, Dylan, let's do it.
There's the snap. They'll set up the
Oh, God. Oh, God. Ah, and he fumbles and pick it up. Run it in.
No turnover. Offense
Well,
recovers the
shit.
fumble. Now, this is
Hell of
a
an
tough
effort.
one, and you get it to
At
overtime.
number 1, Ohio State.
Come up short. It's a
We threw 3
hard
picks.
worker.
Peter tried to screw me over twice.
Yeah, I think we
2 of their
thought this
touchdowns.
game was gonna be really close.
We forced
I don't know if
overtime,
we would've been able to guess it was gonna be this
but we
close.
kinda choked.
They were so evenly matched, and it just
On 4th
came
down. But
to
hey,
a few plays
it's
at
not a
the
bad
end.
effort
Really
against number 1 Ohio State. We'll take it.
That's gonna wrap it up. We
For the
enjoyed
freshmen,
this one
you know?
here.
We'll get better.
I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of
Bounce back.
EA Sports College Football.
Part of me says I should have controlled, I should have cheated and controlled the play on 4th down, but this is coach mode. I'm just picking the plays, letting the computer actually execute the plays. Dropped our 2nd game of the year. Let's take a look at the stats. So look at that, 24-15 first down edge on them. Had more total offense. We had 27 rushing yards. Could not run the ball on them all game long. We're 28-40. They were 18-28. 364 passing yards for Dylan. That's not too bad. 274 for Ohio State. 6 of 15 on 3rd down. They were 3 for 10. 2 for 3 on 4th. 3 turnovers killed us. They had 2 though. 3 picks for Dylan. Unfortunate. So close. So damn close. This game of the century. This was the 2 top scoring offenses in the country and the 2 top defenses in terms of points allowed going into the game. So it was a game of the year type situation. Will Howard throws 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Dylan, 28 of 40. This is not our game plan. We're more of a running team. We had to throw the ball a ton in this game. Threw 2 touchdowns, 3 picks, 364 yards. Here's our mighty rushing game. 15 carries for 38 yards. Just couldn't get the ball, couldn't get the ground game going. Their guy had 40 yards on 11 carries. Carnell Tate killed us, 4 catches, 130 yards, 1 touchdown. They spread the ball out, though. Our leading receiver was Fedone, had a big game, 7 catches, 149 yards. Bonner had 11 catches for 84 yards. Not quite enough. Blocking stats, defensive stats. Leading tackler was Styles. Our leading tackler was Hartzog. That's not a good sign. 2 for 2 on field goals. That's a good thing. It's nice having Tristan in the video game. They were 2 for 2 as well, but their longest was a 24-yarder. 38.7 compared to 39.6. Kick returns, we average 14. They average 1 for 17, 1 for 15. Punt return, they average 14. 1.5, our amazing punt return game. Scoring summary once again, we were up 10-0 at the end of the first quarter, 10-3. We were up 17-3 at this point. This was the first play where they screwed me over and had my cornerback literally just stand there as Carnell Tate went wide open for 64 yards and a touchdown. Same thing happened here. I had the controller on a cornerback, did not touch the controller whatsoever, but he just stood there. That made it 17-17. We got a field goal to take the lead going into halftime, 20-17. They tied it up in the third quarter. Got that pick six. That was rough to take a touchdown lead, but then we tied it up with under a minute to go. They get the touchdown in overtime, and we are not able to respond. So number 1, Ohio State takes out number 7, Nebraska. 34-27 in overtime in Columbus. We fought hard. We just couldn't quite get the win. Who is our next game against? It's at UCLA. Yeah. Home against UCLA. We should be able to handle that one. We shouldn't drop too far in the rankings. But true freshman Dylan Raiola with a learning experience. Bonus round. A tough loss for number 7 Nebraska fans, losing to number 1 Ohio State in overtime. We'll bounce back. We can still make the playoffs in Dylan Raiola's freshman year. See if that happens. That will be next time on our Coach Mode Dynasty with the Nebraska Cornhuskers.